All right, guys, lesson 9, email marketing. Now, I want you guys to get out a pen and a piece of paper because this is going to all be brand new. Now, I know lessons 1 to 8, there are probably some things, or most of it that is brand new as well, but this here is going to be the start of what I call the food blog formula. Basically, this is like the secret to my success. And I would say 8 or 7 out of 10 bloggers have no idea about a lot of the next 2 lessons. And if you can implement what I show you in these lessons, you are going to be light years ahead of everyone else in the industry. So in the next lesson, which is monetization, I'm going to show you basically that the way that you make money is that you're always looking to drive people to your blog. So let's suppose this is your blog, okay? This is your food blog. And we'll go into more depth next lesson, but the idea is that social media, you drive people to the website. Email, you drive people to the website. Your videos drive people to the website. Google, drive people to the website. So you kind of get the idea. Basically, your goal is to drive as many people to your website or your blog as possible. Now, if you notice in these 3 or 4 examples here, I have social media, I have Google, maybe you have some videos on social media and Google. The only way that you can drive people to your blog from social media is when they are on social media. So if they're not on Facebook or Pinterest or any of these other social media platforms, you can't bring them to your website. The same thing with Google. If they're not searching on Google, there isn't any way to bring them to your blog. Same thing with like videos or anything else. If they're not watching videos or you know, on YouTube or whatever, you can't drive them to your website. However, if you get people on your email list, you can drive them to your website whenever you want. In other words, you don't have to worry about whether or not they are on these platforms. All you have to worry about is if they have their cell phone with them or if they're on a computer. And I'm willing to bet that I would say what? 70% of your day is spent either on your phone or on a computer. So literally you can send out an email and drive the people to your blog whenever you want. So let's talk a little bit about how we get these people. Now, remember, a couple of lessons ago or last lesson, we talked about lead magnets, right? A lead magnet is something that you give your visitors in exchange for their email address. So the more relevant your lead magnet is, the more likely people are going to give you their email address, right? The more people on your email address, the more people you can drive to your blog. Now, in the next lesson, we'll talk about how this traffic sort of turns into money or turns into revenue. We'll go into all that. But I mean, really, if you think about it, when you send people via email, they're more likely to click on, you know, your ads, or maybe you have an ebook you want to sell them. So let's say your lead magnet is an ebook on your blog. And then later on, you have a new ebook. And now this ebook is $19 97, right? You can send an email out to all these people and say, hey, you downloaded my free ebook. I have this new ebook and it's $19.95. And it's a way to market to your people pretty much, whenever you want, at will. All right? So that's really important. That's something that separates the people who make a really good amount of money with their food blogs and the people that don't make that much money. If you don't take getting people on your email list seriously, you're going to find it very difficult to increase your revenue month over month. But with email, you can keep getting people on your email list, and the bigger that grows, the more chance you have of making money. The other thing about email that I want you guys to know about is that email is the only, one of these things that basically, people don't have to be engaging with your brand. So for example, if they're on social media and you post something on social media and it goes in their news feed, if they're not engaging with your brand, they're not going to get the message. Same thing with Google. There's a lot of other people on there, but email is the one that you can leverage to get people to your blog at will.